Sheikah and Greg, bitch, what's happening, girl? Girl, I got today and tomorrow off, and I work all weekend. And I said, listen, I ain't talked to Sheikah and Greg in a hot ass minute. Let me catch up with them hoes, see what the fuck they got going on. Girl, shout out to AKON, I Can't Wait, off the Convicted album. This was me and my best friend, shit, bitch. Hey, I had to take it back on y'all hoes with the AKON girl. Girl, this Love and Hip Hop review is gonna be brought to you all by the rest of my 42 Below, bitch. And I don't wanna hear no shit, sheet. I had that shit for damn near a week, girl. I've been busy working and shit, so I ain't had time to drink like that. But I'm about to finish this shit, so I'm gonna need that to do this Love and Hip Hop review. Girl, now Sheikah and Greg, y'all know I'm finna be honest with y'all. Like, it's not that the season is terrible. It's not terrible. It's just some of the shit we already know about because, you know, they constantly put their lives and shit that they got going on Snapchat, Instagram, and Facebook, and Twitter. So some of this shit really isn't such a shocker for us to see, for number one. And then number two, like, none of the episodes really made me want to just jump up here and give y'all a motherfucking review. A lot of people can do that. A lot of other vloggers can do that shit, and bloggers can do that shit, and commentary folk can do that shit. Me, I can't. It has to capture me to do it. But I missed you, Sheik and Greg. What the hell y'all hoes got going on, girl? Girl, fix you a drink. Get on my level, girl. Fix you a drink. Yeah. I had some damn lime juice that I was mixing with this shit, but I ain't got no more lime juice, and I don't feel like going to the store to get now. So, salute, bitch. That's how gangsters do it anyway, bitch. See, gangsters don't need no motherfucking chasers. Alright, girl. Love and Hip Hop. Season, what's this here? 8. Episode, Lord knows what. Number, Lord knows what. And episode name, Lord knows what. I'll put that shit up here when I upload this damn video, girl. Like I said, I've been watching episodes, but I really haven't wanted to come up here and give y'all any content. But I'm going to go ahead and saddle the reins and get the fuck back in the ring with this shit. The episode started almost where the shit left off with last week, with Shay Mack being goddamn Pooh Kick's do girl, going up there to Carly and Arkansas Mo's engagement party, carrying back a bone. I got a couple problems with a couple people when it comes to this shit. First of all, Shay Mack, you was a grown, rusty ass, overgrown bitch with a kid named Ginger. Why you named that girl Ginger? Girl, I never understand it, but that's all I'm gonna say about that, because Ginger is very, very pretty. Like, you too grown to be somebody's do girl. You too overgrown to be sitting there basically talking about something you were peer pressured into carrying back a bone to Carly Red in the most important time of this woman's life. Like, for me, it's like, you being a woman, you being a mom, I'm more than sure you're going to want to get married. I'm more than sure you're going to want to have an engagement party. And it's just like, how the flying fuck would you feel if somebody came up to your engagement party ruining it with some fuck shit? It made no sense to me. I didn't understand why you even wanted to go and insert yourself in the middle of some fuck shit. I mean, you talking about something, Carly act like she ain't know you. Girl, she do that to everybody. Everybody done got shaded about Carly one way or the other. You are not exempt. I don't understand why that little bit of shit made you go against everything morally in your bone bristle to go over there to listening to Pooh Kick's ass. Because, see, if she had any type of balls, she would have crashed the motherfucking party her goddamn self and had done this shit. Just like she crashed her goddamn store trying to go in and let have on Carly about something that I honestly do believe happened between her, Carly, and her husband. But Shay, listen. Girl, listen, we all grown. We all grown. I would have respected you better had you just said, well, listen, you pissed me off trying to act like you ain't know me. She gave me the bone. I decided to go out there and carry it. You trying to sit here and act like you was influenced to do that shit, but you too good. You can't influence a grown asshole to do a motherfucking thing. Like, what are we? In Cooley High? Eastside High? Phoebus High? Ham High? Kickerton High? Girl, where we at? Bethel High? I see Norcom High. Where we at? PS 118. Girl, where we at? Spice, I got a problem with you too. Because Spice, I can't understand for the life of me why you constantly inserting yourself in other people's issues and other people's problems. That shit happened to Carly. That shit ain't happened to you. Carly is the one that needs to have a problem with Shay Mack. Shay Mack didn't do a goddamn thing to you. So you constantly sitting up there trying to throw a drink on a bitch that you don't know really could have very well got yourself killed if Shay Mack was really about their life, which we all know that she not. Girl, you got too much drama of your own, which you sit here trying to look like Tiny and Lil' Kim with all that goddamn Mary Kay base, blonde base makeup that you trying to put all over your goddamn body. At this point, Spice, I already see what your storyline is, and you finna drag it out all season. And that's this whole light skin versus dark skin shit, bitch. We see it in everyday life. We've seen it in other reality TV shows. We don't want that fuck shit from you, Spice. And if you ain't got nothing good or legitimate to give us, you need to carry your ass back to the nearest goddamn Southwestern airline, and girl, go on with your motherfucking churn back down to the Jamaica. This ain't gonna be the avenue for you, Spice. See, Spice, I like you, so I'm not gonna go in and have like I thought I was gonna do to you. I'm not gonna do you like that. All I'm gonna say is either find something new to do or go the fuck home. But you always inserting yourself into other people's storylines, throwing drinks on hoes that you don't know. I'm not with that shit, Spice. I'm not with that shit, Spice. Go ahead somewhere. Go find you a storyline or go home with your cheering. Because they missing you, they wanting you, and they needing you. They could give a flying fuck if use a rapper over here or use a manager at Winn-Dixie. They could care less. The only thing they want is to see they mammy. And I think at this point, that's exactly where you need to go, because there's somebody else that is more deserving of being in opening credits than you. And Pooh Kicks, listen, just like I told Shay Mack, she too grown to be influenced by anybody. But the thing is, you got to take responsibility for the role that you played into that shit. Because the thing about it is, there would have never been a bone for her to carry if you wasn't the purveyor of the goddamn bones. And the thing that I found the most sad about this shit, Pooh Kicks, you think it's a fucking joke. You think it's a joke. You think it's a game. You're obviously very promiscuous, considering the fact that you pulled out a whole two-headed vibrating dildo out on Shay's ass. This woman don't get down like that. This woman is a whole mother with a whole new-ass daughter. She ain't come there for none of that fuck shit, girl. She came there to get some shit off of her chest. And instead of you being a real bitch and saying, well, listen, I understand how you feel. We both are responsible for the actions that took place. I shouldn't have gave you the bone, and you should have been woman enough to tell me, bitch, fuck you. If you want that shit to go down, you need to go and do it your motherfucking self. But instead, you want to sit there and try to make a big joke out of it and pulling out dildos and like, girl, I felt uncomfortable for Shay. Shay felt very uncomfortable. I could look at her and tell that she felt uncomfortable, but she laughed it off and she joked it off. One, because she's on camera, and two, she is your friend. So I don't see it for Pooh. I don't see it for Pooh. I really don't see it for Pooh. I don't know why they invited her to come. I don't know what it is that she wants, what it is that she's looking for, but especially what the flying fuck she looking for from Carly. Like, I don't understand why everybody want to be Carly's best friend all of a sudden. It's weird to me. BK and Sierra, they still dealing with each other for the fuck why. I never understand. The last time we saw y'all, the last time y'all was together, you made it seem like that y'all ain't cool like that you would just much rather be friends because y'all was already friends. This, that, and the third. Now y'all back together on and off, as you say, because Rashida and Kirk invited them out basically and letting them know that they're doing another couples retreat down to the cabin. Now I'm with Mimi on this one. The last time y'all did that shit, all hell broke loose. Y'all need to find something new to do, Rashida and Kirk. Y'all need to find something new to do because now the cabin retreat and all that extra shit, that shit is getting played out, redundant and tired and through. But back to Sierra. Sierra, I honestly felt like you need to leave BK's ass alone. You still got some grieving to do with mourning the loss of your stepson for one, and mourning the loss of your marriage for two. Just because Shooter out there being a hood rat and a whore and then sticking his dick in anything walking, don't mean you need to do the same. It really does not. I honestly felt like you didn't give yourself enough time to get over one thing before you jump right back into another situation. And y'all women do that a lot, and some men do that a lot, and I just don't understand why the fuck for. You're a beautiful woman to some. You're an exceptional business woman. You're an independent woman, but you don't need no goddamn man. You really don't. Now, unless BK is just there for some dick, that's fine. But you walking around here trying to be a couple with him, I don't really see it for him. And I don't really see it for this fuck-ass relationship that y'all trying to spoon-feed us. I'm sorry, Sierra. I just look at shit for what it is. And I honestly feel like instead of you trying to find another man, bitch, you need to go on the same goddamn black couch that you was telling Akbar V that she need to lay her ass on. Bitch, you need to be on one right beside her and getting your goddamn life together. Erica Dixon, she invited Mama D, Mignon, which is her mama. It's good to see Mignon. I like Mignon. Carly Red, Rashida, and Mimi basically to her house to basically let them know that she's pregnant with twins. But again, this is why I said earlier on in the video, bitch, we already knew that. We already know she's pregnant with 2 twin girls. We know that already. So there really won't much to that scene that we didn't already know. Shekinah was invited. Shekinah was invited. And she brought Shay Mack there. She didn't know that Carly was going to be there, but since Carly is there, she wants her to apologize. Her and Tokyo dug into Shay's ass and let her know that shit that you did was fucked up, it was foul, and they won't bind the excuse that she was influenced by a whole nother grown ass woman. They won't bind that shit, neither was I, and I'm really glad that her and Tokyo made her do the right damn thing. She apologized to Carly. You know, she gave her a real heartfelt apology. You know, she didn't add nothing to it. They didn't take nothing away from it. She said, even though I felt like I was being influenced, I still genuinely apologize for the role and the part that I played in it, because that's an important time for any woman. And you know, and I'm really good. See, Carly has grown a lot. I will give Carly that. Carly has grown a lot. She's changed a lot. She's much more mature. And she's trying to be as drama-free as possible. And she decided that she's going to go on ahead and forgive her, but she's not going to forgive Pooh, even if Pooh came bearing gifts and apologies and And I'm kind of with Carly on that shit. Like, girl, you're already married, which means you done already had a damn engagement party. Ain't nobody do no fuck shit like that to you. So for you to sit there and think that it was remotely okay to give this damn dude girl some damn bones to carry back to my shit on my most important day of my night simply because you upset that me and you ain't friends no more, and that you ain't getting invited to the shit. Like, girl, that's just so high schoolish. Like, I cannot get into poo kicks. Anyway, Shay Mack made her peace with Carly, and Carly Red accepted. Getting back onto Carly Red could suffer the miscarriage, because y'all know she's doing IVF. Obviously, the egg didn't take, and her body is now expelling the egg. That's a miscarriage. She's basically coming to her period again. She invites Mimi over. Mimi is a shoulder for her to cry on. Shouts out to Mimi. They are real good friends. That's one thing I can say about Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. The core friends are the core friends. Guy core friends and girl core friends. They all are core friends. Well, not all, but majority of the cast are core friends, and I can appreciate that a lot. It ain't really no fake and phony shit going on in between the friendships. So shout out to Mimi for being there for her friend. Arkansas Mo could possibly have another baby out here. The lady just done had the baby. It's been a girl he's known for 20 years, dealing with on and off. She didn't let him know that she was pregnant until she had the baby, like most hoes do. And instead of Arkansas Mo coming to her and telling Carly beforehand, he decided to wait until they got a DNA test done before he came there to tell her. Well, Carly read, well, she says that he left his computer there, and whatever text messages that he got came on his computer, which is true because my shit do the same thing. And that's how she found out about it. She gets extremely upset. She is extremely upset, but like I said, she's changed. Man, she didn't turn up and go off like she did in the past, in the prior seasons with this man. The only thing she said to him was, listen, good luck with your new baby. It's over with. Have fun. Nice life. He gets all upset and in his feelings saying that he don't want to be disrespected, and she's calling him all kind of thirsty ass niggas and this, that, and the third. But for Carly, that was very light, because we all know how over the top that Carly can be in confrontations in the past. She was actually very calm with the situation, in my opinion. I could kind of understand both of their sides. And I understood where Mimi and Rashida was coming from when they was like, listen, he's not going to come to you until he knows for sure that this is his son. You know what I'm saying? Especially with everything that she done already told him that she's been through in the past with men having babies on her. With Jock having the twin boys on him, and when she was dealing with Life Jennings and he had a whole baby mama in the works, I understood where they were coming from with that, and I understood where Mo was coming from with that. He wanted to come with her with the real deal facts before he tell her any damn thing. And I get where he was coming from with that. But I also understand where Carly is coming from. It's like, damn, I'm coming to you to tell you that I had a miscarriage where this could have been your son. And now you're coming to me telling me that there's a whole month-old baby out there that's a boy that could possibly be yours. So it's like it was a lot being added on to Carly, just boom, 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 boom. And then to have to hear that, I can understand why Carly was upset and why she kind of overreacted a little bit. But I really do hope she takes Rashida's advice and Mimi's advice and just sit down and have a civilized conversation with that man. Like, I honestly really do like Mo. I do feel like Mo is a huge reason why Carly Red is changing. And I really don't think that he had a clue that he could possibly have a child out there. Like, I don't think that. I just can't look at him and think that. I'm sorry. Hopefully she listens to her friends and she give that man the time of day, because I like Mo. I keep telling y'all he remind me of Ernest. I like Mo. I'm telling y'all, that must be Ernest's son somewhere down the line, girl. Tierra and Scrap DeLeon, child, they meet up at the park. And she basically apologized for putting his hands on her, and for whatever reason, she still feels hurt. But he said the same thing I said in my first video I did with Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. You have no reason to sit here and try to put your hands on this man and say that this man is hurting you, because you sat there and got married to a whole nother motherfucker. You got married to that goddamn man and you did not look back at Scrap. Now all of a sudden he out. Now all of a sudden you're divorced. Now you miss him. You still in love with him. Tierra, I like you, but I honestly feel like this is all a scheme that Mona Scott set up to come to VH1 and bring us this bullshit. Girl, you like this little $1,500 check that you getting from VH1. That's all this is. That's all this is. You don't bit more want Scrap, and Scrap don't bit more want your ass. So girl, go find your life somewhere. You need to do something new too. This whole you in love with Scrap, you still love Scrap is bullshit, Tierra. It's bullshit. People that's in love don't sit off and run off and get married into the sunset when the man that you so-called is still in love with gets locked up and you didn't look back at him. Then he says he didn't even hear from you. He had to hear from somebody else that you was married. So he moved on with his life. And he found Moniece. And Moniece was there for him when he had got locked up. She always been there. So you can't get mad at him and you cannot get mad at Moniece. I mean, I'm glad that you apologized for putting your hands on him because you really did need to. But, girl, find something else to do, Tiara. You starting to work my goddamn nerve, too. And Scrap, I will say this. I'm glad that you apologized to Tiara because she did deserve some type of an apology, heartfelt apology from you from the past. But I kind of do see where she's coming from. You love pillow talking with hoes and making hoes feel like they're the most important thing in your life, and then when they get in front of your face, it's something completely different. And I think that's what Tiara was talking about, even though Tiara had no right to get mad or put her hands on you because she was a whole married woman out here while you was locked up down the Shawshank clank clank. But I do see some validity in what it was that she had to say. You're very charismatic, very charming, you have a lot of Stevie J traits in you. And you pillow talk these hoes and you lead these girls on and you make these girls think that they have something with you. And then when they see you with somebody else, you want to turn around and say, well, oh, we're just friends. You really need to clean that shit up, Scrap. You really need to clean that shit up. And as far as Moniece goes, Moniece just need to leave you alone altogether. Like, girl, what is you? First, you were sitting around here saying that you was being gay, you was a carpet muncher. Now, all of a sudden, you frolicking around and fool-a-line and kikiing and ho-hoing with Scrap DeLeon on a whole nother love and hip-hop platform. It's a little suspect, Moniece. And you know, Momo, I like you. You know, you are my most favorite on the Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. And I honestly feel like you just should have stayed over there instead of you coming way down to Atlanta with this fuck shit that you got going on with Scrap DeLeon. And yeah, some people could say that she's mature and, you know, she could be better for him. Obviously not, because he's still doing the same charming ass scuzz bucket shit that he does with all the hoes. Because if he really changed, he wouldn't have been caught slobbing and tonguing his ex-girlfriend Tommy ass down. Now, girl, did I miss anything? Ain't nothing to talk about with Akbar V. She's having migraines because she still has the bullet fragment in her head. So basically, for the rest of her life, she's gonna suffer with migraines. And Sierra went to go and check on her. Ain't shit to that. The guys meeting up in the beginning. Kirk, Scrappy, Jock, and Mo. Kirk brought Mo along. And it was good to see them conversing, having a real man's moment, talking about little different things. But other than that, it was more the same. So it ain't shit to that. Girl, that's really all I got. I'm surprised I gave y'all 23 minutes of the shit. But girl, that's really all I got. I ain't got no more, girl. What did you think about the episode? And be honest, she. Y'all know this is giving you the real tea. We be real on this motherfucker channel. And my real is, it's not terrible, but it's really nothing for me to have to get up here and just have to get up here and, oh my God, let me talk to Sheik and Greg about this shit here. It's not giving me that. It's not giving me that. That's why y'all really haven't been seeing me. The only reason why I did it now is because I'm off today and tomorrow. And it's like, let me get up here and give y'all something so y'all don't think that, you know, I just forgot about you. I ain't forget about you. I'm sorry if this video really wasn't what y'all was expecting out of me, but I can only give y'all what they give me. It must be me. Maybe I'm getting over reality TV because I was off at 7:30 last night. I could have watched it last night. I just chose not to. I just watched it on demand today, and you know, I really didn't miss much of anything, you know. I don't know. I mean, maybe next episode would reinvigorate me and make me want to get up here and talk to y'all about it, but time will tell. Anyway, girl, I'm about to get the fuck off of here. I'll talk to y'all either tonight or tomorrow with the If Loving You Was Wrong, which comes on tonight. It's the season finale. And games people play. The second episode comes on tonight at 10 o'clock on BET. So y'all make sure y'all have y'all asses there. So when I do give y'all the video, girl, we can gag together. And until then, Sheik and Greg, I'ma holla at you. Bye.